Alright guys, we're back for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. And we finally got these three characters resurrected. Masaki, Isshin, and Ryuken. Now, I wish I were a bit more excited and more happy, but for whatever reason, they pretty much decided to hold back on these characters like they did with Chojiro, Izuru, and Yama. So that's unfortunate. And we're just gonna showcase all three of these characters in one video rather than do one character separately per video, as to not waste any time. So yeah, and all three of them are Max Transcended, considering they've been back in multiple banners, and I got them 5/5 because of that. So I didn't even need to go into the special move training grounds for these three characters. So let's just start off directly with Isshin. Now, with Isshin, we were expecting to get a really good resurrection, considering we've had characters like Candice, Basby, freaking Grammy, who had the SP boost, a bit more Berserker buff, and, you know, a great soul trait. Okay, Basby wasn't really that great of a soul trait, but his resurrection was still really good with the fact that he picked up Guard Break, the SP boost. Both had the increased element chance. Like, that guy was really good. And now we have Isshin, alright? So on the soul trait, he picked up damage to burning enemies. Again, I would have preferred a full stam 16%, or another full stam 20% strong attack damage link, since speed is kind of missing its third link, if I'm not wrong. Now, I understand why they gave him damage to burning enemies, because he inflicts burn on all of his attacks, and that's commendable. I can understand why they did this, and if anything, you can use this link on the likes of 1000-Year Blower Zombietta. But everything else, unfortunately, they didn't do anything to the innate skills. They didn't even bother adding any new innate skills, so they're keeping the cap at 2. That's not good. The Berserker went up noticeably from 20% to 60%, so that's already a 40% flat damage increase to these strong attacks. The Bruiser was kept the same. Devastation was kept the same. This is going to remain the same, so increased speed attribute kept in strong attack damage at 20%. You already had the Havoc, Frenzy +1 still the same, and then he picked up more damage to burning enemies. And you guys want to know the worst part? That was all he got. Just a Berserker increase in damage to burning enemies. No way to have a guaranteed chance of being able to inflict the status elements, just Frenzy +1, no increased chance, no SP boost. Like, he just basically got a 50% damage increase without having a consistent way of being able to get it. Now, if the reason as to why they cucked Isshin's resurrection is being the fact that we already have the Mind one, which is still a god to use to this day in Guild Quest, I think it's a pretty poor excuse, because they can easily just resurrect this Isshin and make him into a really good character. Because let's say I want to play as this one, right? Because I like the kit more. Oh, this guy's still going to be pretty weak. I don't like that. And if the second reason is the attribute trees that is going to contribute with helping the character to make it stronger, that's not a good reason enough on its own. Like, make the character great in base. We all have to work on the attribute tree upgrade that is going to be coming soon, and it just is nonsensical. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Okay, so getting into co-op Link's Hot Trials, here is how we have them set up. I kept the bonus abilities as SP and full stamina damage boost. Yeah, I know I could have popped in Long Stride, but I feel like this guy needs a bit more damage, so all you guys need to know is that we have the 5-star plus badge, T-set, and the pill, all with 30% SP. Max Transcended links right across the bat, with 95% strong attack damage, the full stam at 50% and 40% more full stamina only strong attack damage. And with us, we're looking at a good whopping 7.7k SP, 7,751 to be more precise. So, let's just start the quest directly. Now, getting right into it, oh, we have underground enemy mobs. Well, it doesn't matter. I just want to showcase him at his best. So yeah, against the smaller mobs, he does a pretty solid job at killing. It's against the bosses, because guess what? We're going to be missing out on that extra damage to burning enemies, which we can't proc because we don't even have the skill. Like, come on, how can you tell me that Premium Resurrection, like, getting easier to get that, but not this character? That's just so stupid. No SP boost, not even Guard Break, by the way. And it's something that we're gonna be hearing a lot throughout the video. We lost the full stamp, but that's okay, we got it back. the lack of guard break is going to be very noticeable because sometimes your damage will be reduced against the smaller enemy mobs to the point that you might not even kill sometimes, and it's pretty terrible. Like, yeah, see that? The SA1 just didn't directly one-shot until we got to break guard, and we got to do that. Like, it's basically 1000-year blower Soifon, but way worse. So, yeah, not even the SP boost. Like, come on. The last 1000-year blower batch gave everyone guard break. Why not this one? This makes no goddamn sense. I swear to God. But, I'll definitely say base damage. I mean, it's solid. At least he did get 60% Berserker, but I just get even more triggered at the fact that when it comes to giving characters damage to element-affected enemies, you don't even give them a good, consistent way of being able to get that. Like, you get it, man. It's just so stupid. Let's just use the Soul Bomb. That's still a really nicely aged Soul Bomb animation. It's just such a shame, man. Like, this character could have been something else with the resurrections. They could have upped the standards a bit more because, guess what? After this, we're gonna be expecting Mummy, Rukia, and Daddy Ichigo next month, and those are the final 1000-year blower manga characters left to get a resurrection. Okay, yeah, there's technically the Power Yama, Part Yuha, in the Tech Aizen, but that won't be in who knows how long, so I wouldn't really expect their resurrection anytime soon, and I have to be 100% honest. This is not looking too good. They need to start raising the skill cap a bit more, or actually start replacing skills, because they clearly did not do it with this batch of 1000-year blower characters. Okay, Isshin was disappointing, but what about Masaki right here? Okay, this character was a queen for the normal tag characters that we have in the game, and she had the potential to become even better and be a bit more used in the likes of the ranged no affiliation guild quest, because believe it or not, we don't even have a single character with a booster skill for ranged no affiliation killers, and I have it filtered exactly as you guys can see right here. No affiliation, ranged with the skill booster on. So we were expecting for her to pick that up alongside multi-barrier and get a bit more damage buffs out there. And thankfully for the soul trait, she did get more damage. She got full stamina only, increased normal attack damage of 20%. That is already an amazing link. Any future Hearts NAD character that comes out, even the current ones that are out, like the 1000-year blower Kensei, even the Holo Shinji, which a lot of people still use today in Melee Holo Guild Quest, those characters will be able to take advantage of the soul trait right here. It's not just being good on Masaki, but every single Heart NAD character. And as it stands right now, we have 3 really good NAD links for the Heart attribute. We have Kanfero Yami with normal attack damage 20 and 16% full stamina damage boost. And then we have the Heart 1000-year blower Soifon, which shares this exact same soul trait. And then thirdly, Masaki. Yeah, really good. So what about the overall upgrades? Thankfully, on the innate abilities, they decided to give her long reach. Now, that is something I can actually dig with, and when it comes to using the character, I'll definitely get a bit more enjoyment out of her kit. Now, her nat string is going to have a lot more width to it, and you're going to be able to take down more enemy mobs if you like to manual play as this character right here. That's unfortunately where all the good stuff ends, though. Her skills, her bruiser still remained the same. 60%, of course, 60 plus the 20%, 80%, pretty much what she had day one. Her Berserker is still there, and then she picked up multi-barrier +2. That's it. That's literally it. No booster, no extra bruiser. She just picked up 3 things. Long reach, full stamina only, increased normal attack damage of 20%, and multi-barrier. That's it. It's so stupid because they could have easily decided to blend in guard break plus hits hidden enemies into one unique skill to save up a slot and then still be able to get the booster skill. They didn't even bother upping the value for the bruiser. Like, they didn't even bother giving her at least an 80% bruiser, just so that way she'll get 100% innate bruiser directly with the 20% full stamina only increased normal attack damage of 20%. Now, I don't expect Flurry Plus 1 to get changed into Flurry Plus 2 since we're still getting those BS type of GQ skills for Flurry and Frenzy. Like, that's not gonna happen, but everything else, like, bro, this was one of the best 1000-year blower characters in the game, one of the best hard characters in the game, and you couldn't even make her resurrection any better than this? What? Like, I at least applaud Oetsu for being able to pick up much more bruiser and poise despite not getting booster, but this character, you barely did anything besides giving her multi-barrier long reach and just a bit more 20% normal attack damage. Come on, even my dog is upset. Here we are in co-op Link's Out Trials, just a solo with her. Golden Chappy bait with double Max Transcended Nad Links, as you guys can see right here, one of the best Nad Links that I have mentioned earlier. And then we have Tsuruchi here, who gives out 35% more normal attack damage, and this is pretty much going to be one of the better setups that you can get out of Masaki. And in terms of how much attack we have on her right now, we're looking at a good 7.7k attack, 10,729 to be more precise, and we have full stamina damage boost and attack on her bonus abilities with 155% more bruiser, the full stamina only normal attack damage being increased up to 40%, and then the full stamina damage boost at 41%. That's all you guys really need to see here. Let's get to showcasing her. She will definitely be a lot better than Isshin overall with the damage that output that she can do. So getting right into it, let's go ahead and boost ourselves up. Yeah, the long reach is definitely helping out a lot with covering the range, and this is normal Link's Out Trials. It would have been so damn good if we still had Inheritance Trials up and active just to showcase the best that she can do, which against Killer, I don't doubt the possibility of her doing fine, but off Killer, yeah, it's something else. We don't exactly one-shot, but honestly, he was going to be fine anyways for single player and co-op content. The whole thing that we wanted her to be is to be really good in Guild Quest, and that is pretty much about it, where you could at least have the booster skill active on Masaki, get 43% extra focus applied onto your main lead and not just 33%, and Masaki herself to do a bit more damage, because like it or not, these characters that have Flurry Plus 1, Flurry Plus 2 in Guild Quest with the extra killer effect, the extra ranged melee damage, whatever it is that they have, they're pretty much better in Guild Quest compared to these characters that only have Flurry Plus 1 and 80% bruiser. They just do a lot more damage and can help out, especially in the Nightmare GQ rotations overall. Excuse the poor performance right here. I'm gonna have to restart the run, I'm gonna be honest. So, I wasn't really expecting all the crazy GQ skills, but at least y'all could have honestly just upped the bruiser a bit more and given her a booster, but no. It's clear that K-Lab held back with this character's resurrection, and I don't like it. Like, imagine holding back on Daddy Ichigo and Mami Rukia, who are the best characters in the game, and those are more than likely getting resurrected next month. And I don't doubt the possibility that 5th anniversary characters are going to be getting resurrected quite soon, whether it's going to be in the month of December or January, alongside Mami Rukia and Daddy Ichigo. Not in the same release time, obviously, but those characters coming soon, and for them to hold back, it's just going to be a huge piss in the face. I have to be 100% honest, so yeah, it's just unfortunate that they did Masaki like this. She deserved better. But I'll at least give her the benefit that the long reach is really nice. Like, now it's making me want to play as this character a bit more. And yes, I enjoyed this hard version more than the power one. Miss me with the 18% shave. Miss me with the barrage attack. This is my Masaki right here, not the power one. Let me go ahead and restart the quest, because I want to do a bit better. Second run in action, I do want to apologize for the poor performance, and my controller's bugging. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. But yeah, Masaki is one-shotting directly. Like, we don't have to worry about it as much. I wish her Nat stream were still like Future Society or Hime, because that was the one I had the most fun with. But hey, there's no problem with that. He does do a great job at doing so. And yeah, just is a lot more fun. Some enemy mobs are still being kept alive, which is to be expected with her resurrection. But That's why I wanted her to get a bit more bruiser and not just what we got from this one. Okay, yeah, that was a lot better, and I forgot to play the Soul Bomb, huh? We may as well just do it for the fun of it, even though it's gonna do no damage. Also, a nicely well-aged Soul Bomb animation, despite, you know, the bow being a bit, you know, plain and simple compared to the Power one. I'm definitely gonna say that the Power one easily has a much better Soul Bomb animation, but this one still holds up nicely. Like, I'm not gonna complain about that whatsoever. So yeah, that's part Masaki. Yeah, I still like the character. I like the long reach. I like that she got more damage, but she needed a bit more damage and she needed booster. End of story. Don't at me. Up next is Ryuken, and will you believe me when I say that this guy got better upgrades compared to both Masaki and Isshin? Like, he didn't even need half of the upgrades that he got, yet he got them. By that I mean the soul trait, he picked up full stamina only increased strong attack damage of 20%, with 14% recharge. That's the first of its kind. We don't even have this type of particular soul trait. We've always had it with minus 12% cooldown reduction, but instead with this character right here, no, we just straight out get it on a 14% recharge, which is freaking insane. Like, you guys not realize the value out of this? Now, Power, I would actually argue to say, has the better link set, because you go ahead and pair this Ryuken link with the Senkamen Chad and 1000-Year Blower Orihime. Not only are you going to be getting the most consistent damage output, but you're also getting a bit more cooldown reductions thanks to this Ryuken link right here. And you want to know the crazy part is, not everyone is going to have the Senkamen Chad 5/5, but guess who exists? The Power Jushiro, who has 25% full stamina damage boost, but has a bit less cooldown reduction. With this Ryuken link right here, it's going to help compensate the less cooldown reduction that Jushiro has, and thus stabilizing the amount of time it takes for a strong attack to come back. Like as if you were building up a speed character with the Tenjiro, Bambietta, and the Senkamen Chad link. It's literally going to be exactly the same. The only difference is that a lot of people will more than likely have that Jushiro 5/5 over the Senkamen Chad. But anywho, that's not the only good thing that he picked up. On the innate abilities, he picked up Team Party Stamina Recovery of 20% and also got Guard Break. Wow. You're telling me Isshin could have gotten this, but this character that has a way worse kit than him gets it. I'm gonna say that this is definitely poor planning, because this guy also has Nullify Range Resistance. Hello? You could have easily changed Nullify Range Resistance into Sharpshooter, thus allowing him to have both Nullify Range Resistance and Guard Break, and leave the innate ability for another thing like Purity. He doesn't inflict ailments on his strong attack, so he kind of needed that. But besides that, everything else, his Berserker was unchanged, was 60% still is. Got 20% full stamina damage boost, and then he also picked up Weakened Defense. You're telling me that some of the upgrades Isshin could have gotten, and some of the upgrades Masaki could have gotten it, but this guy right here gets it. Well, one thing's for sure, the Ryuken slander is definitely gonna go downhill from here on out because of how many people hated this guy, myself included, just because he got a really godly soul trait. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people that kept on selling Ryuken is gonna regret it by now, which is freaking crazy. Okay guys, here we are in co-op Linkslot Trials, and this is the setup we have on him. For the first time ever, we have the Daddy's Great Whistle at 5-star plus, so 35% more strong attack damage. Yes, the KFC item has evolved with the pill and the javelin, all with 30% SP. Max Transcended links right across the back. And yeah, we have SP and full stamina damage boost as the bonus abilities. So how much SP do we have on Ryuken? I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's 7,773 SP, which is really good, with 111% more strong attack damage, full stam at 70%, and then 40% more strong attack damage when at full stam. So this guy has a lot of damage going for him. Like, bro. How can you tell me that the weakest of the banner gets a better upgrade than Isshin and Masaki? Like, come on. Like, at least Masaki's damage is still good, but needed better. And then you have this guy right here. And I lost my full stam. Yeah, that's the really sucky thing about this character. His kit is not too great. Like, you have a shockwave attack on the SA2, and then shotgun blast on the SA1. So, like, very linear 1200 by 1200 beam. So, yeah. But the SA2, when you're up against a boss, yeah, it just does so much damage. Like, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and go back up. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot stand recovery. Bro, how can you tell me this guy has a better resurrection than Isshin? This is so disrespectful. I don't care. This is so... like, if the whole reason as to why Isshin got a 4 resurrection, that the mind one exists, I'm sorry, but you have me lost, Caleb. Okay, yeah, look at how much damage we did to Ryuken. Like, man. And this guy needed Pierce Iron Skin too, but I don't think he needs it for Lengthsoft Trials. But when the time comes where we do get, you know, harder content, yeah, this guy is getting power crept again, like, I know for a fact. But yeah, that's more consistent, which is freaking crazy, even though I'm losing like my full stam left and right because of this stupid hit style and also lack of range. Lige is still a better resurrection, of course. Like, if you compare this guy to Lige, it's night and day with the fact that he has a better kit, Pierce Iron Skin, more damage to purity, and oh, look at that. We just one-shot with the SA2. That's just so stupid, man. So goddamn stupid. Okay, let's watch the Soul Bomb again, because it's been a hot minute since the last time I've seen it. I forgot how bland the Soul Bomb was, I'm gonna be honest. Like, just an arrow shot, splash of water, and then rain. Yeah, this guy's Soul Bomb did not age too good, but, yeah, at least I'm happy that Power got a crazy good Link. Like, this Link did not need that many upgrades, because for all I care, this guy could have easily just gotten, the strong attack recharge of minus 14% with full stam, strong attack damage at 20%, and I've called it a day. Like, this guy did not need to get guard break, this guy did not need to get more full stamina damage boost. He did not need to pick up anything. Just become a good Link. That's all I care about, because I'm gonna use you for that. And I don't care about Ryuken too much. I would have preferred using more so Masaki and Isshin, which Isshin was fumbled badly. Masaki needed more, but I do appreciate some of the stuff she got. So, yeah, let me know what you guys feel about these resurrections. I think this was a pretty disappointing batch, and I should actually seriously start being concerned for when Tokinata gets his resurrection, as well as Daddy Ichigo and Mommy Rukia, which should get their resurrections in the next month. So, thank you guys for watching. You basically have experienced a triple Max Transcended showcase of the characters, and yeah. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos and all that good stuff. So, take care, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara. Oh, and let me know if you guys saw me on the Mugetsu banner, because, I only did step 1. I'm not going to step 10. Like, I just wanted to try my luck. Got a golden shower. I'm good. I'm not going to go for the fast 5, so. Have a wonderful day, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.